You're trying to get a hold of more customers in less time. And so you've done the smart thing. You've gone ahead and researched parallel dialers, power dialers, multi-line dialers, and everything in between. But then something happens. You get extremely confused about what the heck these terms even mean, how to research them, what to go after, and guess what? Companies aren't making it easy. They're purposefully obfuscating exactly what these terms mean because they just want you to sign up for whatever they're selling. So I want to take a quick minute to break down what these terms mean, what they actually do, who you might approach to get better information about them. So let's tackle what a power dialer is first and foremost, because this is probably the most misused term I've seen in the industry. I've seen power dialer refer to everything from a click-to-call dialer where I'm clicking on a number inside a CRM to make a call to an auto dialer where it's dialing one number after one number after one number after one number after one number. So let's break it down. Typically, if you're looking for a power dialer, what you really mean is you're looking for an auto dialer. You're not looking for a click-to-call solution where you're clicking a number and making a call, or worse yet, having to type in a number and making a call. Instead, you're looking for something we can load a lead list in, or it can connect to your CRM and pull leads, and then dial them one after another. And why is that so important? Well, it's not only important because it saves time having to click and annoyance. I'll tell you why it's really important, and that's call hesitancy. Myself and every sales rep I've ever talked to, whether they want to admit it or not, has some hesitancy after they get off a call of sucking it up and making another call, especially if the previous one was unsuccessful. So this eliminates that. Immediately you're forced into the next call, you're kind of pushed into the pool, if you will, and you gotta swim. And that's really important. And you'll see it increase exponentially the efficacy of the reps or yourself if you're using one. But that's just one aspect of what we're talking about, right? That's an auto dialer going down the list. So let's talk about what a power dialer versus a multi-line dialer versus a parallel dialer actually mean. And for this, I'm gonna take two terms. I'm gonna take multi-line dialing and parallel dialing and combine them because that's essentially what's happening. Those are really referring to one theme, which is that I'm auto dialing down a list, but I'm not dialing one line at a time. I'm dialing 3 people at a time, or 4, or even 10, right? Different people with each call. So instead of making a single call to a single person and they might not answer, I'm dialing 10 people, and if any of them answer, I'm getting that call transferred to me as the rep. That's fantastic, especially if you have a large lead list and you're just trying to separate wheat from chaff. You know there's gold in that lead list, but you also know it's gonna be really difficult to find these days because pickup rates are so low and odds are they aren't even expecting your call. This might also be if you have a smaller team, and so while you'd love for each and every lead to get a lot of love and attention and get babied with individual calls, you don't have those kind of resources. And guess what? Most companies don't these days. We're trying to run lean. And so it's a great way to run lean and have one rep dial with the efficacy of 4 or 10 reps, right? Because that's how many calls they're making per each dial. It's called a parallel dialing because what often happens with a multi-line dial is you're dialing those 10 lines at the same time and 2 people might pick up. That's what they mean by parallel. So into dialing 10 lines in parallel, one person picks up, another person picks up right after. Guess what happens? The first person to pick up will get transferred to your rep. The second person is gonna be basically dumped because you don't have another rep to answer that call, and you're gonna be on the call with that initial pickup. Now, sometimes you have an advanced solution that allows that second pickup to be transferred to another rep. That's great. That's a great way to minimize kind of call drops. But at the end of the day, if you have 2 people answer in a single dial session, that is like a fantastic pickup rate for anybody. Even if you were dialing 10 and 2 people pick up, 1 out of 5, a 20% pickup rate, everyone watching this would probably kill for a 20% pickup rate these days with how unlikely people are to answer the phone for a call they don't know is coming. So to sum it up real quick, you've got single line dialing, which oftentimes is called power dialing, which really is a form of auto dialing. So if you're searching power dialing, you're thinking auto dial, one after another, after another, after another, or at the very least, you're thinking of a system where you don't have to type in a number, you can click the call, it automatically calls, tracks to the CRM. That's a power dialer. Now, you're talking parallel dialer, what you really mean is multi-line dialing, because it's the exact same thing. You're dialing multiple lines at a time, and if any one of those lines gets picked up by a customer or prospect, it's gonna transfer that to your rep, put the rep on the call with that prospect right away and get that deal closed in all likelihood, right? So that's what a parallel or multi-line dialer is. If you're really looking to take advantage of solutions like this, there's no better platform than Kixie because we give you all of those options. You have a power dialer, a single line auto dialer, a parallel/multi-line dialer, and we can set up advanced automations where you have tiers of auto dialing. Your most important leads are dialed first. Only once you run out of that list, you'd start dialing old and lost leads. There's a multitude of solutions we can help you with, and we have sales engineers who will help you build this out for free. So if you love this information and you're interested in more, then like and subscribe below, follow our future videos, and even go check out Kixie for a free trial today.